Today we're sewing a cushion for stands. Of course, children join teams and as parents go to the stands and cheer everyone. But the stands are terrible, really uncomfortable, even more now. So I thought to make a cushion, but not only a cushion, I just want something that can hold my back as well. My problem is right now is my hips, not my back, but still it's also nice to have something to lean on for a little while. And I can also fold it and make it even cushier. The base for my cushions are these two, which are round, but you can make it square as well. There's no problem at all. And I have this faux leather. I have like a meter. It's pink because it's the one I have left. And that way I'll protect the cushion as well. And the thing is that all of this is going to be joined by a thick strap that holds your weight, and it's going to go all around the inside of the cushion, apart from handles. How do we measure ourselves? We're going to need to sit on a chair and measure the whole contour. If we only add a little piece on each side to make the chair, it's going to break. Basically, it doesn't matter how many layers of stitches we put in there, how many times we sew it, and how reinforced our seams are. It's going to break eventually because you're leaning on it, you're pushing all your weight on it. So we're going to need, in my opinion, to go all around your body so you create this shape. So underneath your thighs and behind your back, you'll need to create this circle of strap that is going to hold you properly from the inside. In my case, it's 150 centimeters. Anyways, if you want to make sure about the cushion width you have, you can measure it with the cushions by placing them like a chair and then holding your measuring tape all around it from the middle bit to the diagonal of the other middle bit, all around, to make sure what you're measuring. And I'm going to start straight away by tracing around my cushions. This has no measurement, you can make it the way you like. I already have this, so I'm just going to trace the 4 circles I need with a bit of seam allowance, of course. But you can make it with any shape or measurement you like or you need. Fabrics to use. I chose faux leather because it's durable and you can take it anywhere really. It won't get wet and it will keep stains out of the way. But if you use something like denim or cotton, you can always wash it or even add a zipper if you want to put it in the washing machine, yes. My machine is threaded with a polyester and my needle is a thicker one, 116. So let's start sewing. And the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make my circles into 8 shapes because that way it won't be moving around. If you have square cushions, it's much easier, you just sew it straight. But because these are round and you want to keep the round shape, I'm going to just be sewing 15 centimeters. And I have my strap ready. I'm going to close it and reinforce this seam by opening it and making zigzag stitches all the way around. I don't mind if it looks a bit ugly because it's going to be inside the cushion, you won't see it. So let's do that. So I'm putting everything with clips. Remember, when you're working with plastic or faux leather, if you use pins, you're going to be left with that hole forever. So I'm using just paper clips. I haven't got those little pegs, the sewing ones, so well, these are okay. And what I'm trying to do is working out how to sew it. I'm going to sew it on the inside, so then when I turn it around, it's on the outside, isn't it? Let's say this. So I'm going to sew one and then the other, because that way it won't be a nuisance now. It'll be too tight. So all around, and the handle, of course. And one important thing to remember is that your handle doesn't go on the inside like I did. I had to unsew it and stitch it again. You see, this way, it's in the outside and you only see the little bit you're going to No, ya lo hice mal. I got it wrong. I saw it wrong because it stayed inside and there was no way to put it out. So it is because even though it's going on the inside, we have to sew it later. So I left the little bit open where it comes out, and I'm going to make a top stitching all around this area. And of course I had to unpick this seam, and I'll close it later. With this done, I'm going to pull the cushion inside. I'm going to just roll it like this and push it in, and I don't think it's a problem because then it'll open inside, and then I can start sewing the other bit until where the strap goes, just there, pulling to the sides. Now is when I can sew the straps together, same way I did before, with a zigzag stitch to reinforce. And now is where things get a bit more complicated, or I'm making my life difficult just for the sake of it, because from the strap up to the handle, I have to pull the sides in to do the top stitching all at once. It's the only one I can think of, so let's do it that way. And now I have my strap in there, and through the handle, so the bit I have left, I'm going to put the cushion in. And now in this bit that is, well, this is done, and now in this bit that is open, I need to put the strap in to make the handle. So this is the best way to show you on the floor, and yes, it is quite comfy. It's soft, but you can notice some help on your back, which is amazing. So let me know what you thought, if you like this kind of content, and consider subscribing, because I upload once a week right now, and that way you don't miss anything. We have lots of ideas to share.